Hello everyone, James Wilson here, and today I'm going to do another trends video. It's going to be relatively short, and we're talking about all the states, plus I'm going to talk about Florida. So let's go to Florida real quick. Let me just go ahead and refresh this. So right now in the state of Florida, if you zoom in here, the Democrats have a 132,000 vote lead that you see on the left hand side. It was on Monday over 300,000 vote lead. It has cut to 132. When it was election time before, it was 88,000 vote lead in favor of the Democrats. Now, a lot of Republicans have already voted, you know. But this, I believe this is going to go down to the wire, okay? I believe this is going to go down to the wire. I do believe that Donald Trump will take the state, because on election day there's going to be more Republicans showing up, and today's not over with yet. I'm hoping that it'll get down below 100,000. I don't think that it will. The trend is about 45,000 a day. It's been going down about 45,000 votes a day. And you can only hope. Hoping that election day there's plenty of other people that can get out there and vote. And I can tell you last time, even though Trump won the state by 1.2%, more Democrats did vote in the state. So there may be some more independents voting in favor of Trump. I don't know. I just think at the end of the day, he'll probably win the state by 1 to 2 points. So that's my guess on that. So let's go ahead and move on to the other states I've been talking about. I'm going to talk about Arizona real quick. There's about 86% of votes casted. That's pretty much almost all the votes compared to 2016. There may be more voting this time around. There was a lot more voting last time. So with that in mind, right now I will tell you this, that it's neck and neck right now. Republicans have the Democrats have a 2,000 vote lead, but on Monday the Democrats had a 61,000 vote lead. So it's about to flip, and it might flip today. It might just flip today, and if it does flip, I'm gonna go ahead and probably give it to Trump. Okay, so as I said, to me this is similar to Florida. Okay, there's a lot of votes already casted, just like Florida, and I know there's probably going to be more voting, but I'm thinking 1 to 2 points again in favor of Trump. That's just my guess, though. Okay, in the state of, and I just go with in the state of Nevada. Okay, in the state of Nevada, Democrats have a 5,000 vote lead. Okay, they have a 5,000 vote lead with about 84% of casted ballots, and it's going to be neck and neck in this state as well. You know, it's trended right towards the Republicans ever since Monday. Democrats had a 22,000 vote lead. Now it's shrunk to 5,000. I don't think this is going to flip over to the Republicans by the end of the day, but this state's going to be very close. Okay, probably leading it towards Biden, but as I said, it's neck and neck in Nevada. In the state of Iowa, okay, in the state of Iowa, Democrats have a 50,000 vote lead. Okay, and it's been pretty consistent since last time. I mean, before that they had a 63,000 vote lead at this time. Now it's 50,000, so it's remaining stable. They've only casted 53% of the votes, though, so there's a lot more voting that's going to go on during the election. Okay, and I do suspect a lot of Republicans are going to vote in person. So I'm more than likely going to give this to Donald Trump. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the state of Minnesota. In the state of Minnesota, the Democrats have a 216,000 vote lead. It's been trending left a little bit. It trended left by 3,000 votes compared to last time. And so based on these numbers and figures, I'm more likely going to give this state to Joe Biden. Hillary Clinton won it last time, and there's just too many votes out there for the Democrats, for the Republicans to make it up. That's how I mean, I think they can make it up, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Okay, and in the state of Wisconsin, the Democrats have a 34,000 vote lead. It really didn't change much. Last time it was 33,000, so it trended left by 1,000. But it's been, it was 50,000, now it's 34,000. And when you look at, compared to last time, 2016, they're overperforming a little bit. Okay? And when you look at the percentage of votes already cast, is about 54%. So almost half the votes are still remaining. And so I can see the Republicans coming back and voting on election day. It's going to be extremely close. I'm leaning towards Trump at this point. Okay? In the state of Pennsylvania, I think they're pretty much almost all mail-in ballots. Okay? The Democrats have a 707,000 vote lead, and it's trending left heavily, but on election day, I think it's when the Republicans are going to come out and vote. I just don't know if it's going to be enough to overcome the Democratic vote. Okay? So I'm probably going to lean this state towards Biden, maybe by a couple of points. There's just not enough data to go on this map. Okay? And so moving on to North Carolina. North Carolina, I don't believe has changed. No, North Carolina has not changed since last time we spoke. The Democrats have a 91,000 vote lead. But when you looked at it last time, in 2016, the Democrats had a much bigger lead. They had a 250,000 vote lead, or something like that, 240,000, let's see, 280,000 vote lead for the Democrats in 2016. That lead has shrunk to 91,000. So I feel that there's 80% of the votes casted, and Trump won it by 3.7% last time. So based on the trends, I'm going to give this state, more than likely give this state to Donald Trump. Okay, and I'm hoping that this information is accurate. I'm assuming that this information is accurate enough for me to do that. Okay, and the last state is Michigan. And Michigan has just been kind of, 52% of the votes casted, and the Democrats have a 97,000 vote lead. It trended right by about 8,000 since Monday. So, it hasn't trended right a whole lot, and they still have 97,000 votes. So I don't know who I'm going to give the state to. As I said, on election day, they're going to come out and vote. Just don't know how many Democrats and how many Republicans are voting. The Democrats are overperforming a little bit, but we're in a pandemic. Okay? Just like Arizona. The Democrats are overperforming in Arizona, but we're in a pandemic. Okay, so, I don't know, but Arizona is trending right heavily. They're only down 2,000 votes, and in Michigan, they're down 97,000. So there you go. Let me know what you think about this video. Like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.